Hey, today copy and paste this guy, episode 2. I've been testing this out because we are working with multiple businesses in my agency, and I want to show you what's working and use these real life examples, and then what's missing. What are some things that you can do to improve, and also just copy and paste these examples. Now, the last one I did was about Neil Patel and about how he just dominates the market. Today, I want to show you an example of my RV broker where he started with pillar content publishing and now he's showing up on Google, showing up on YouTube because he stood out, he was different, and he was the authority. Make sure you comment your business name or your website so I can check it out and maybe add you to the copy and paste episode. We'll look into what you're doing right, but most importantly, I think what we're doing wrong or what's missing in the marketing. So, as an example, this business right here, they create YouTube videos all about RV brokerage. Now, what we found was that this was missing. This keyword was missing. So if you type in my RV broker, no one else has this name. And that's why we started this name. My RV broker is brand new. No one else has it. And that way we already know we can start showing up in Google and in YouTube. And that's what I teach in the professor method by standing out and being different is finding a new alter ego or a secret keyword that no one else has to rank you number one on Google and YouTube right away. So how it works is he makes a YouTube video, takes that YouTube video, turns it into a blog, posts it on his website here, and then he turns that also into a podcast, which you'll be able to see in his podcast here. So that's really the key. What's that one pillar content you can make on a weekly basis? And then where can you publish that, like a blog and a podcast? And then what's missing is the social media post from there. So yeah, he's got a great YouTube channel. That's great. He's got his website. He posts these blogs on a consistent basis. So there's always new SEO going into the site. And then he adds it to a podcast, which, by the way, if you don't use podcasts or if you have a podcast, I'd love to check it out. You can comment your podcast link below. But the podcast is great for backlinks. So when you publish to Spotify Podcaster, you get branched out and you go everywhere. And then you build authority with your website. So I'd love to check your guys' business out so I can see if, or subscribe to your podcast as well. So when you post these podcasts, make sure you add links back to your website so then you start showing up in Google here. That's really the key. Now, a few things he's missing. Now, he's doing a great job. He has a Facebook group, which is great, but he's not engaging. He's not in there on a consistent basis. So I would recommend building a community of your audience, whether it's on Slack, whether it's on Telegram or a Facebook group, something where you can put everyone together, but he's not in there posting on a regular basis. So I would recommend being the coach, being the educator, and being in that Facebook group or whatever group you make and consistently providing value. And then from there, he's not taking this content, let's say a podcast and let's say a YouTube video, and he's not posting it on Google My Business here. So he did a great job with Google My Business, which is awesome. He's got 29 5-star reviews. And if you don't have Google My Business, I suggest signing up and using it. But this is all great. But what he's missing is publishing here to get those keywords out even more. So if you have a Google My Business or if you don't have one, make sure you set one up and start publishing. Whatever you post on Facebook or Instagram, copy and paste and get that post into here. You can add a photo, add the description, and most importantly, add a link back to your website. That's really key here. So I would say do this daily. Even go back to all the blog posts you've done in the past, all the social media posts you've done in the past, and get those uploaded in here. So Google starts seeing those keywords. That's a really great way to start boosting your engagement. Now from there, you've got your podcast, you've got your blog, you've got your YouTube video. Now take that to ChatGPT, take this transcription. So let's go here. I'm gonna pause this because I know the audio will turn on. What you can do is take the transcription, and if you scroll down on YouTube now, you can actually add a video to YouTube, and in about an hour, it'll spit out a good transcription. So what you can do is take this full transcription just like this, copy that, go to ChatGPT, and I prefer the 4.0. If you guys don't have 4.0, 3.5's better than nothing. So let's do that. Can you take my video? So what you do is you basically give ChatGPT your transcription from your video, and it'll take the words and it'll turn it into a blog post, and then it'll also turn it into social media post. And that's really what he's missing. And this is a simple step that you could take is make that pillar content, whether it's a podcast, a blog, or a video. I recommend video because you're face to face. Take that transcription, use it on a blog post, a podcast, on those other channels. Then also take that and turn it into social media posts that you can post on your Facebook group, on your LinkedIn, on your Twitter, on your X, and most importantly on Google. And that's the key here. So if you guys want me to check out your business, make sure you comment it below. I'll check it out and I can give you a review on, hey, yeah, you're probably doing these 5 things right. Why don't you add these 2 extra things to really give it a boost and be everywhere, become the authority in your industry. So you can see here it spit out basically a blog. Now say it's going to turn it into a social media post. Then you can copy and paste that, and I'll show you here once this is done. I've used Grok for this also on X. It's pretty good, but I still prefer ChatGPT for this longer content here. It's a little slow, probably because I'm recording. And if you guys like these videos, I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up. I'll keep making them. And that's really the key. Let's find out what's missing in your marketing and advertising, get it fixed up, and then that will help you get even more leads and customers. So you could basically copy and paste this into your Google My Business post here. And there you go. You've got a full post, you got a link to your website, and you add your photo. And that's what's really going to start helping you grow. Now, if you do all of these things right, you're going to start showing up everywhere in Google. You can see if I scroll through his YouTube videos here, his website, all of his podcast links are here. You can see that that's really the key. You want to be omnipresent and show up everywhere. All right, hopefully this brought you guys value. Take these tips, copy and paste them into your business. Find out what you're doing right, keep doing it, and then that will help you find out what you're doing wrong or what's missing to help you continue to propel forward. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.